hurt. I just turned my head and it like cracked weird. Did you hear it? Holy crap.
Oh.
Wow. Hi, everybody. We're on the internet. This is how we
Hi,
start a
Internet.
show with weird neck breaking. Oh, we're here. We are Attack of Opportunity. I don't think anyone's in chat right now, but I do want to verify that we are live and on the internet.
Hi, sad empty chat.
Yeah, hi, sad empty chat. It's cool. Maybe my
Wah,
kids show up
wah.
later.
Somebody come play with us.
Yeah, somebody come play with us. It's fun. Yeah, we're here.
Play
We're
with
on the
me,
internet.
Snake.
I see us. We're there. We're
It's
right there.
fun.
Yeah, there we are. Okay. Oh, I just heard myself like 4 times. It was weird. All right. We're here. I'm Trey. This is Emily.
Hey.
This is a solution. This is a show where we solve mystery boxes by Hunt a Killer. Right now we are working on the Vindication mystery boxes, and we are on box 3. This is these are notes for episode 22. This is episode 23 of the solution. We've been doing this for a year. I forgot to point that out on Sunday, but we've been doing this for a year, Emily.
There's a lot of you and I and also some of the rest of our friends at our D&D game just talking about nothing on the internet for a lot of hours.
You want a fun
There's
statistic?
a lot of hours of footage.
Do you want a fun statistic, empty chat room? You all watch us on average every month for about 11,000 minutes. That's a lot, and we don't even have many. We don't even have a lot of viewers. Thank you. This is me thanking you for that. But it's kind of mind blowing to think that someone stares at me and listens to me for 11,000 minutes a month.
It's a lot. It's a lot of time when you consider that the vast majority of it is like, I don't know what, 60% of it is you and I just jabbering about shit that nobody would understand.
No. And half the time we're wrong. So
yeah, we fuck it up a lot.
But yeah, we
here
did
go backwards last time.
Yeah, we did go backwards a little bit last time.
That was pretty cool. Took us 20 minutes to figure out what we knew in the first 2 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, and it's awesome, and that's really the whole point of this now 2-minute speech that I've given about the topic. It's awesome, and I've recently, with my move to Detroit and a bunch of other things, it's been difficult for me to continue doing this stuff, and we've missed a bunch of shows, and I've been struggling to try and get our consistency up and stuff like that. We should just have a show where we talk about this stuff, because now I'm hijacking our entire show about
That's all right, we got time.
But it's been difficult for me to figure it out, and just the fact that last weekend I realized it was 1 year of working on these shows and working on this channel, and the fact that in 1 year we gained 113 subscribers. We have people that regularly stop by to check in on us and see how we're doing, and we have a community starting to participate in comments on videos that seems real positive. And so all of that added up, it kind of dawned on me. I was I can't stop doing this. This is awesome. So here we are, 1 year later,
doing the thing,
continuing to do the thing, and we're gonna try and do it better. That's we shouldn't settle ever settle for just what we're doing now. We should always try and be better than we were the day before, and better than we were the year before, and that is what we'll try to do this year. So
feels like a New Year's resolution. A couple months late. But
it's a New Year's resolution for our show to be better than we were in 2018. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair.
We'll check in on this March of 2020. We'll see what happens. But anyway, let's get this show back on track. Let's just start it again, and maybe I'll just cut this out, but from the VOD. But hi, I'm Trey. This is Emily. This is the solution. We solve Hunt a Killer puzzle boxes. Right now, we are working on Hunt a Killer's Vindication. We're working on wrapping up box 3, and then we're going to dive into box 4. And yeah. So with that, this is the story of Penny Hartwell. She's a lady in a mental institution accused of having killed actually convicted, correct? Convicted of having killed her husband and son.
She was found not guilty by
She's found
reason of
not
insanity.
guilty by
So like,
or was she found? Was she not guilty? Yeah. Okay. She
yeah,
was. So she.
yeah.
Yeah. She was not. She was very directly not convicted of
Hey,
murder
I
of her
guess, but
husband.
that's
So
also kind of like an admission of
it is
whatever.
on some level. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm crazy. I might have done this. I don't know. It wasn't my real self. Um.
yes. I don't
Yeah.
really know how that works.
I don't either.
I wonder how often that actually happens. Like, is that like a thing in
Not
like
guilty by reason of insanity.
well, I mean, I know that it's like a thing, but like, is
I
it
mean, yeah, it's a thing. But
how often do you think that it's applied to shit like this, like to like murder cases and
rare.
like
It's got to be rare. It's got to be very difficult to argue, right?
I feel like it's like a trope that you know what I mean?
I
Like
think it's more of a movie trope than anything, which is fine. Like
yeah,
we're playing through a story. Like it can be a
yeah.
story trope here. I'm okay with that. I'm buying into it. It's fine.
Oh, me too, me too. I just
Um,
wonder like what the actual incidents, you know,
I
of
think I mean
that
you know
kind
what
of thing.
you know what we have the power to solve this problem.
Google it.
How many cases are found not guilty by insanity? Hang on, I will share this with you guys in like 2 seconds. Just gets risky when you start live Googling things. So, yeah.
Turn your safe search on.
Let's start with Wikipedia's insanity defense because Wikipedia is awesome. If I would encourage you to donate to any organization that isn't helping people, it would be Wikipedia.
I was just gonna say I donate to like 3 places, very small amounts, and Wikipedia is one of them. You know why? It's because they fucking ask me for it. Like,
Yeah.
you know what? There's a
They
big
do a
old
good
banner
job.
at the top that's like, "Hey,
I
can we
love
have $3?"
I love
And
their
I'm like,
pledge
"Yeah,
drive.
you can have 10."
It's
Here you
super
go.
not in my way. It works. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yep.
Okay, the insanity defense, also known as the mental. I don't know why we're looking this up right now, but you know this is going to be a show of sidetracks apparently. Listing factors. Do we have
Yeah, we went
examples?
before, huh?
I want to see history. The concept has existed since ancient Greece.
Oh.
However, in colonial America, a delusional Dorothy Talby was hanged in 1638 for murdering her daughter, as at the time, Massachusetts common law made no distinction between insanity or mental illness and criminal behavior. Interesting. When trial by jury, the jury members were expected to find the insane guilty and refer to the case of King of Royal Pardon. Edward II, under English common law, sorry, I jumped back up, declared that a person was insane of their mental incapacity.
Yeah.
Everything's fine on your end? Is it
Yep.
YouTube?
I don't know. Let's find out. Sorry, guys.
My internet seems fine, and like I'm not losing connection with Emily, but I'm losing full connection to YouTube at times. So I wonder if YouTube's freaking out. Sorry if that's the case, everybody. I am doing a local recording, so like if we'll just keep pressing forward, and so if you lose us halfway through, we'll just put the recording up in a little while. So, moving forward, the history of insanity defense. Okay. King of the Royal Pardons was passed following the acquittal of James Hadfield. Weird. Okay, interesting. United States law. Magnets and tests. There's a bunch of tests. I mean, obviously this has happened. I mean, we just read the first cases, right? So, interesting. But, man, there's a lot on the insanity defense here. Like, they go into, like, every country, and usage and success rate. Here we go. This is literally what we came here for. The increased coverage gives the impression that the defense is widely used, but that's not the case. According to an 8-state study, the insanity defense is used in less than 1% of all court cases. When used, only has a 26% success rate. Of those cases that were successful, 90% of the defendants had been previously diagnosed with mental illness. Oh, and there is some cases to cite here.
Wow. So Penny beat all the odds, huh?
Apparently.
Less than 1% of cases. And what did it say? In
Not
a
26%
26%
success rate. Yep.
And 90% of the defendants had been previously diagnosed with mental illness. She hadn't.
Yeah. Weird.
Mm.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, Penny.
And weird.
What do you think? What do you think right now, Trey? Like, what happened in your head? Like, where are you at with the Penny case? Do you believe that she, like, did she do it? Did she do it on purpose? And is she crazy?
You know, I started this thing in a place because we are nearing the end of this story, aren't we? Like we should point that out.
Yeah,
we're on box 4. I think there's 2 more, right? After box 4.
6 altogether, so
Yeah.
we're starting
gonna
box
start
4.
box
We're
4
like
in a minute.
exactly halfway through.
Yeah. So you know, I started in a place of I believe Penny is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one second.
Sure.
Sorry, I was hearing a bunch of weird noises. I think it's actually in the music. Sorry about that.
Sure.
I started in a place of believing Penny was innocent. And I don't know. The only person that makes a compelling argument is the dead husband's sister. I don't know their names. I think her name's Angela.
Angela?
Okay.
I think it is, yeah.
All right. But yeah, the only one that, like, the dead husband's sister. She's the only one that seems to be making any sort of valid argument. But even then, her argument seems biased.
Like, super biased, yeah. Like, she...
However, we did have the botched psychologist, right? So...
Yeah, and there was like a message. Actually, that's a super duper segue.
What did I segue? Hit me.
There's a message from last time in the notes. It will be.
Here.
As I watched the thing.
Gotcha.
Actually, if you 22. I updated those today. With stuff from the show because we didn't do it while we were doing the show.
Sorry.
Kohler is listening friends hired psych enforcement. Help me use Vernon's form. You started talking about the dude with the bad diagnosis. That's Kohler.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, maybe it wasn't that great of a segue.
Okay. Well, what do we do with it? Like,
that's the only thing that's left is now back on this week's notes. Is the only thing that we have left to do from box 3 is figure out what to do with the numbers on the cross stitch pattern.
Oh, right. Okay.
We think that they have something to do with the form, that they belong on the form somewhere.
Yeah, and so for what it's worth, I think we brought this up at the end of the last episode, which was 2 weeks ago. Sorry. It was nope. That's box 4. Where is the cross? There it is. No, there it is. Was this is like the key to the cross stitch, and there's some weirdness here of some of these are like the ones that I think are real colors are all letters, but then there's this one number that is 34-8769. That's weird. And then this other one that is just a number. I think the rest are irrelevant. But what does that mean? I don't really know.
I think they're for the form.
Yes. Yeah, where?
But I don't know. I have no idea. Let's go look at the form.
Okay. Do you remember the thing for the form?
LFOA SC dot something net, is it? I don't know, something.
Because of the nature of my job, I clear my cache way too often, so it makes it slightly difficult to recall sometimes.
Same.
Okay. What?
Although mine usually has to do with
this
logging
thing?
67 Google accounts at the same time.
What was this thing?
Oh no, I don't know.
I don't either.
I totally forgot.
Sure.
It was from the first box, right?
I think so.
Like the first time we got in there?
Yeah. I think it was something about Vernon. Was it Vernon's password or something? There was someone sent us.
Oh man, I don't know.
Did we do this bad with notes? What's happening?
Before like 3 episodes, yeah. Before 3 episodes ago, yeah.
You all get to see behind the scenes a little bit right now, okay? That's what's happening. General, found it. Thank you, Zach. We did take notes. We just, did a bad job of recalling them.
Oh, you kept saying, what were you saying? It wasn't hacky sack.
Haystack.
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 Yeah.
Okay. We had a bunch of this. I bet it's on this sheet, or we have 500,000 things. Because we needed 1 million things. We had 500,000. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember how we did this.
So the username.
It was Vernon's.
Wasn't that Vernon's thing, right?
Yeah, it was Vernon's stuff, but I don't remember where we got it. Oh, we have taken too long to do this. Oh, Lord, what have we done?
You can figure this out.
What have we done? This thing was a big piece.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the I-976VL.
Yep.
I-976-VL.
Thank you. I-976-V.
Oh, it's your boy.
Oh, that's a B. That's a B. V.
How you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us. We're very happy to see you because
nobody
else is hanging.
We're filling out a form, Mikey. It's gonna be fun.
It's just like work.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. This is a vast live form filling with Trey and Emily. Woo! Oh, you're leaving us? Just like that?
It's fine. It's cool.
I think this is the same.
Are you doing cool stuff?
Yeah, are you doing something sweet? What are you doing?
Cool stuff.
976. I'm entering stuff in a form. What are you doing?
Patient number. That's Penny's number. Isn't it like
122 something? What's at the top of the? Do you have the thing in front of you? You should put the thing in front of you. 12279.
12279.
Thank you. 79. And then the case number, which is also part of Penny's info.
Ooh. That's gonna be. Let me pull up
on these court documents. Here it is. 29187. Stand by. 29187. 4143. Current location, facility number. We have that on the tiny piece of paper.
It doesn't let you say the word, Mikey. What word? Oh, the S word. Like shit. It doesn't let you say shit.
Hold on. Let me see what it's.
You can say it.
Hold on. let me see what it's doing. Hold on. Held for review. Show. I'm letting it out, Mikey. The swears. It doesn't let me do the. Oh, it doesn't let you say swears. That's weird. Hold on. Swears. Oh, I can't either. Oh, nope, I can. There you go. I'm letting it out, Mikey. Yeah. This is a one-time offer.
Oh my god.
What happened? I don't know. Anyway. So we're filling out a form.
These are like 8. I like it.
Facility number.
She's at the one.
We found it. Which?
It's the 3030333, right?
Yes, I think so. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one with a bunch of repeating.
0303333. Nope.
No.
Hold on.
03033. Okay, maybe it's 090999. No, that's the one that's like in the.
Yeah. Where's the map? Give me the map.
Find the map. Find
Map,
the map.
map,
Find
map,
the map.
map,
Find
map,
the map.
map, map, map. Need a map, 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 map. That is Google. Kind of thank you, but not entirely, okay? Where? All right, no, I take it back. What the hell?
What are you? What?
I can never find this stupid map quickly.
Oh Jesus! It's.
I always struggle to find this map. It's because it's not like a document type that gets searched when I search for it. Yes, this. No, yep, this.
Did you get it?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's a. Yeah, no, that's not it. Is it? No, that's not it. That's really not it.
It's in our chat.
Yeah, that's it. New rule. Trey can't start without pulling up the map.
Okay.
Okay. So we know Penny is in Texas, which would be this guy. 044404. You were literally one number off, and we spent all that time 0404. What is the
No. 044.
044404. It's the backwards threes. Wait, what?
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
04. Okay, we got it. All right. Therapy sequence.
Is that one of the Cobra numbers?
Yeah, this has to do with Cobra. So we have none, first, second, third. So this, we jump down. Are we in box 3? What box am I in? Get me out of this. 2. I need 3 because that's where we got into this, right? Here it is. Yeah. So despite deviations from Cobra, it's imperative for her. Hold on. Instruction. What?
Obviously a Cobra number. Obviously. Is there anything in that drop down on the form?
Yeah, it's kind of general. I clicked it a minute ago. Sorry, my contacts are bugging me. None, first, second, third. So it's literally what sequence is she in? I thought this document mentioned it, but now I'm less positive. I feel like we read a document that mentioned it. Maybe it wasn't this one.
I feel like we did too. But I don't know. I don't know if it's...
She's trying to... Here we go. Patient wants to express stuff that's really imperative. Like half the people working in the journey, she's probably...
That's all right. We can
swear it was here. Okay, well, let's kind of... Following our improved test, we have conducted our efforts. Responded well to the accelerated deployment of elements and component manipulation. Right, so... Okay. Oh. Do you see what that says?
Destination, facility, and number.
Uh-huh. Are they sending her somewhere?
I have no idea.
Interesting. We literally have half this form filled out, though. But this is as far as we got last time. I feel like we have this stuff.
Hmm. Do we have to do it? We don't have to do it in order, right? And you said the boxes turn green when you figure it out. Is there anything else that...
Wait. Wait. Where? This. Oops. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sometimes this is hard, guys. Okay.
3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 9.
Yeah. So it says please match the requested format, right? So 3, 4.
Oh, 3, 4, and then... Nice!
Virtual 5. Okay.
Very nice.
We have 2 more boxes. And we have more numbers.
589022.
Question.
But the format is different, though.
No, it's not one of these. Okay.
No.
Okay. I just had to check. 589022. So
Try 589022 and the destination. It might not necessarily be on the map.
no.
No. Okay.
Okay. Wait. 589022. Whoops. Okay.
Initial.
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
Why don't I know what that? We don't know what current means. Okay, priority code. What? Priority code. Where would they be hiding another number? Because I feel like we're supposed to get through this section. I don't know that we have this yet. Because this is another dashed number. Unless it's the same. Why not? Let's give it a shot. Nope, it's already not the same. But yeah, that's another dashed number. So let me put the X's back for
Also
future
consider
reference.
that this is just the end of box 3.
Right.
So like we're only
But I don't
halfway
think
through,
this
so it wouldn't
is.
surprise me if-
I don't think this is the final reveal. I think this is something before that. Probably. It would make sense to me.
Well, maybe, but we've gotten...
And like they're already
bit more
encouraging us to
information.
fill out the form. They're like, fill out the form, and I'm like, yeah,
Right.
okay, I'll fill out the form.
But what I'm saying is we've gotten a little bit more information from each box.
Right. No. I agree. I feel like we have this other number though.
We might. What was the thing?
Current priority code.
Ah. Oh, is it a... What's that, 3.082?
No, because they're talking about schizophrenia here. I think this is something else.
I don't know.
Anything
Why
weird?
don't we-
Anything weird if you look close at this?
I don't think so. Let me pull out the actual thing. No, I don't see.
Let's dig
anything really.
backwards slightly. I have an idea. Abnormalities, no criteria met. Abnormalities. Okay. Oh, we still have this. Still have this stupid thing.
I don't think there's anything we need to do with it, though.
It's full of numbers.
I mean, it is.
I'm looking for one that stands out now that I have some context.
Yeah.
Cognitive patterns. Cobra, according to FSTDM 4.309, Cobra tests are a series of... Oh, did we read this? Are a series of operational scenarios designed to assess a patient's aptitude, cognitive patterns, behavioral type, and diagnostic category by evaluating the real-time interactions with simulated circumstances. SC, Second Chance, uses COBRA outcomes as metrics for patient release evaluation. COBRA tests are conducted in Hall J. There's a copy of the manual in section 616 for reference only.
We did read this.
Part of the lending collection. Be careful who sees you reading it. Okay.
Because I remember that last line.
I do too. Alright. So the Cobra tests are part of the FSTDM.
I guess.
That's weird. What about that random ass place? Thought. I have a thought.
Uh-oh.
That's dangerous, I know.
Sometimes.
Well, got that one.
Is that the one in the middle of nowhere?
Yup.
Aw, why are they sending her there? Is it like a secret underwater base? Because it's in like the middle of the sea.
Yeah, why is it in the middle of the ocean? Is it a boat? It's probably a boat.
Is it a boat?
It's probably like a CIA black site boat. Man.
Well,
that was sort of a guess, guys. That was not. That was like educated guess.
I mean,
but I'm still.
Won, right?
I did win. Sometimes you can win on a guess. It's kind of how gambling works.
Kinda.
Okay. Well.
So okay, what are we missing now? What's the thing between? On the form, what's the bit between?
Hold on one second. Sorry, I'm still looking for more ideas of places to get info. So what I think we should have is priority code current. We had the initial. And the sequence, if we can figure that out. Though I feel like third is correct, but
does it light up?
No, I just realized I could just check them all. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Well, that's gonna make a difference.
Submit button's green.
Try it. Click it. Do it.
Hold on.
Nothing doing?
Hold on. Okay, cool. It did. All right, sweet. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, I didn't copy that one. That's fine. I got you. It's probably not going to let me. No, it's not. I bet. No, it's not. Hang on, it's on this document, though. No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay. It is green, though.
That's interesting. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so they're sending her to the middle of nowhere. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know what sequence to select, though I think it's second or third. It's clearly not first. I think it's second.
What? Well, yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we got closer. That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess.
Juice. Don't let me close this tab without taking a screenshot, too, please.
I was just gonna say, take a friggin' screenshot.
Actually,
before
you know, we do record these things. So there is
No, but then you have to I was gonna say then you have to go back and look, but really what it is I have to go back and listen to us talk for an hour.
Thank you for all you do. I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah. So that's
Also, just for clarity's sake, I pulled that up myself.
Yeah.
And the mint button is green no matter what you do. Like it just is.
Okay, cool.
You might be able to like make it red. I don't know. It just is green. Anyway,
so we have more stuff for the form. Was that on our? What was it? Yeah.
that was the only thing that was on our thing before moving on to box 4. We need to just start.
Oh God, I've done all the things wrong.
Wow, there's a lot going on there. Do you need the link?
No. So yeah, are we moving on to box
4?
4? Is it the plan? That's plan?
Yep.
Sweet.
That's my plan, unless you want to end it early, which is...
No. Why would you
Okay.
do that?
Dope. Let's do it then.
And
Yay!
deprive these good people of our wonderful presence on this beautiful Friday evening?
Deprive Mikey.
Hey, hold on. According to the numbers, Mikey's here. But...
Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you, Mikey. Yeah, let's start reading. I'll take Vernon. You want to take Penny again? All right. So here we are. This is the letter. So let's quick look at what we have in the box. Sorry. So we have a letter from Penny, a second chance letter. We have the Flex Tangle print, the Cobra memo, a note from patient 7166, a friendship bracelet, an incident report, a stress ball, a letter from Kingsley, a magazine page, and Penny's painting. And so these are all of these things. And
I've actually been keeping this little... It's like the size and shape of a hockey puck, but it's like a stress squish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
I used to be way into stress
like
balls. It sounds weird, but I used to like stress ball all the time.
It's yeah. I feel like my hand would get very sore after a few minutes.
All right.
So stressed out.
All right, the letter from Vernon to us as the recipient of the things. Whoops. Dear friend, thank you again for choosing to support a Second Chance resident. We appreciate your continued commitment to our cause. Since long-term investment from our volunteers is an important part of our mission here at Second Chance, we truly believe that your time and attention to your friend's correspondence is a vital part of their healing journey. I knew I was right to be worried about patient... You know what? She's a human being. I'm going to call her by her name, not some number. Penny hasn't been here that long, and things just kept getting worse and worse. All she wants is to get better and get the heck out of here. And all this dangerous stuff keeps happening around her, through no fault of her own. I mean, I wasn't there when this so-called incident happened, but I'd bet anything that the other patient started it. It's really a shame. This poor woman, she's been on her best behavior this whole time, and then she's just minding her own business when some whack job comes out of nowhere and tries to start something with her. Like, give this lady a break. Isn't it enough that she watched her son and husband die, and that she's locked up here over something that's not her fault? Now they've got her in here with actual dangerous criminals who could really hurt her. How is that supposed to help her heal, I ask you? I've tried to help her as much as I can, but there's only so much I can do. I really should talk to some of the higher-ups about her case. Next chance I get, I'm going to march right in there and give Miss Martinez a piece of my mind. I believe that's Dr. Martinez? You jerk.
It's, is it? Is she Dr.?
I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Maritza Martinez.
It's Ms. Maritza Martinez, according to Terrence Floyd. But I don't know, maybe. She's like the,
She's the director?
Vernon's boss. She's the
right.
first one that wrote us.
All
in
right,
the first...
fine. Not a doctor, but whatever. He sounds real incredulous about it.
He does.
It's just unfair to put this poor, defenseless woman in harm's way. I don't know if she'll like that very much, but even if I get in trouble, it'll be worth it. Penny deserves better. And something's got to be done, because, like, who's going to be responsible if this happens again? What if something so much worse happens next time? As an inspector, it is my responsibility to facilitate the connection between our residents and volunteers to ensure that all correspondence conforms to Second Chance's rigorous security measures. Thank you again for believing in Second Chance's mission. Together, we can create change in the lives of those who need our assistance most. Sincerely, Vernon Lee, Inspector, Second Chance Program. Listening Friends of America.
Oh, Vernon.
Yeah, oh, Vern.
Oh, Vern.
Vern.
I feel like Vern fell into a hole.
Yeah,
and is just
if
like,
he hasn't, he's gonna.
in some stuff that he probably has no real business being in. I just kind of feel
I agree.
Old Vern.
I am inclined to agree with you on Vernon. Yeah, so that's Vernon's letter to Penny. Nothing super weird there. Do you want to do the Penny's letter?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
do.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so she calls us SF.
SF.
Special friend. I'm hurting real bad while I type this. You won't believe it, but Sven completely snapped on me. It was Sven?
Oh.
I thought we were getting to be good friends, but I guess you can only get so close to a crazy person. 1 minute I'm making small talk, the next I'm getting stabbed in the arm with a damn knitting needle.
What?
Just take a look at the incident report. I swear, I really gotta stop being so nice to people, especially in this place. It ain't safe for someone like me. Thankfully, Vernon seems to be worried about me at least. He's all I got to trust in here now that Sven's gone and lost his mind or whatever was left of it. Don't know how much good it'll do to talk to the higher-ups, but he's really brave sticking his neck out there for me. So I hope it amounts to something. I guess I can't complain too much when I got a sweet guy like him looking out for my well-being. Reminds me of my pal Gavin from elementary school. Whenever I got sent to detention, he tried to get in trouble too, just to stick next to me. All sticky like a sweet gumball. My mama hated that boy because his family was in the sump. What's a sump?
I'm guessing like a crappy part of town.
Okay. But I thought he was A-okay.
Maybe a
It's good
swamp?
to have... Yeah, maybe.
I'll figure it out. Keep going.
All right. It's good to have friends in trying times. Good to have them in general, but especially when things are not so great. Ms. Rule's latest article cheered me up a bit. She's a peach. Never even met me, but I guess a journalism degree can help you get to know anyone. Friendship is a funny thing, you know. Sometimes people you've never met can know you better than family. I think of you that way, SF. Maybe I overshare and you're sick of all my hoopla, but I appreciate you more than you can imagine. Sven made me this friendship bracelet, but I'm giving it to you instead, by the way. That's what that looks like.
Oh,
A little
nice.
snaky. It looks like a little snaky snake. And now I totally lost my spot here.
I think of you that way.
I guess
SF.
it's his way of apologizing for being so belligerent, but he's proven to be a thorn in my eye, so I'd rather you have it. You're a better friend than he'll ever be. Ooh,
Oh,
burn.
damn. We don't even talk to you.
But, right? By the way, did you see what my Kingsley sent me? I appreciate all he's doing. I really do. But isn't it taking too long? Like I said before, 6 months is my cutoff. I wonder if he's making the right moves. Not that I know a thing about law, but I do know what it takes to get things done. What's up?
Keep going. I don't want to interrupt until we're done.
I'm great at this. I thought Kingsley was the go get him type too, but I guess it's no surprise he can't get past that harpy guarding my old nest. She's a tough lady. I admire that trait in anyone, even a pest like her. Is that Angela, I wonder?
Or Maritza. Well, let's see. Yeah.
Maybe. This month I tried my hand at something new during craft time. Ever heard of a flex tangle before? Yeah, me neither. At least not before I made one myself, but it's a neat little thing, ain't it? It's supposed to go on and on forever and ever like an infinite loop. Ouroboros. I hope it turns out all right for you. There's a lot to see in that little piece of folded paper. You know, when a bug gets stuck in your head and won't get out, no matter how many times you flip it over, it's something like that. These paintings help to get things unstuck a little. This one might look a little more intense than last time, but it's all part of the healing process, or so I'm assured. Gotta unload before packing up again, and I'm more than ready to pack up. Truly, Penny. P.S. I'm proud of how the last test went. They didn't give me a letter grade, but I'm not greedy for gold stars. In school, I never got more than 6 out of 10 on my reading quizzes, but I'm real cheerful since I made a new fastest record. Math is easy.
Okay, so there's a cipher problem right there if I've ever seen one.
I'm real cheerful.
I think cheerful is a number, and we have to convert the letters to numbers.
What? Why? For what?
Why would you write that way?
I don't know. She talks weird.
But 6 out of 10, so we have a fraction. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea.
Interesting. We don't solve puzzles in the first round, though, crew. We move forward.
Yeah. Let's take. Can you? Well, no, actually, I can. I'm gonna take a note about that.
Okay.
Because otherwise, we'll forget.
Yeah, throw it in the sheet. That's why we have the sheet.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, so we have this article, which I think we're gonna pass by for a minute, and
it's a lot.
We're gonna do the note. We're gonna do the note from Sven. Sven. Hi, I'm Sven. Okay. Penny. I thought we were friends. We were, weren't we? I thought we were. I taught you my game. I taught you how to dash. You were my high five buddy. I think you've got another one now. You don't need me? Is that what it is? I hope you know what you're doing. I bet you do. You always do. No need for Sven. I hope they send you to Alaska. Then what will you do? Then you'll want Sven to help you. I bet. But I won't help you. Not then. Not like that. What happens? You know that now. You better learn your lesson. You can't tools. There's more purpose in friends than that. There's friendship. What you do, that's not friendship. Forsaken me, huh? I doubt you'll ever have friends when you go around. And ever had.
Bowsers. It's falling apart.
And forsake good old Sven. We were almost family. At least not the closest I've ever had. I think you will be good. My freedom, my away. No, Penny. That sounds nice. I found a penny on the ground. I'll use it for a bag of chips. I used to save my money. I had a plan to buy something nice, but now I've forgotten what it was. 766.
I would like you to just one more time give me that sign off.
7166.
There we go. That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So
I don't know what any of that means. It's mostly gibberish.
It really is. It was fun gibberish though. That was my favorite one.
It's like me when I'm trying not to swear on a stream.
Or penny, 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 penny.
Bitty, 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 bitty.
Oh my god.
It's kind of unsettling. Like it's written really well. It's creepy. I like how creepy it is.
I did lose track of it a little bit there at the end, though it is just kind of crazy there at the end too. Like it's both things.
Yeah, for sure. So because now we know kind of what happened with this incident, let's move to the
Spit
incident
everywhere.
report form and check it out.
Spit all over all the things.
Gross. So it looks like Holly Porter is the one that took down all this information. There's a bunch of this.
What, the form? Are we looking at the form here?
Yeah, the
Listening.
incident report form.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
There's a bunch of stuff that's redacted.
Oh, we have a priority code.
Oh, is that for the thing?
Maybe. One of them's redacted, but let's try that one. Oh, priority code. Current. What is that number?
0008.
That's it. That's the
Nice.
one. Do we have a therapy sequence on that sheet just to confirm that sucker?
I don't see anything immediately.
I don't either. Anyway, let's continue.
Okay. So the injured party was Penny. Other persons involved obviously was Sven, but his stuff is redacted. So patient 7166 committed aggravated assault on patient 12279 and incited disorder among other excitable patients. Before the event, both patient 7166 and 12279 were creating knitting projects in the recreational room during arts and crafts hour. They were sitting next to each other and were talking quietly. Suddenly, their talking became a bit louder and 7166 became agitated. 7166 then used a knitting needle to stab patient 1277 or 12279 in the arm. 12279 was then taken to the super capacity center infirmary. Puncture wound to the upper right arm, severe bleeding, no loss of motor function. White gown was stained with blood from the puncture wound. The crafts table, knitting needle, and the surrounding tile floor area was also badly stained. All items needed to be sterilized. Direct cause of the incident is currently unknown. 7166 might have skipped his meds. It has been suggested that we remove the knitting needles until further notice. There will also be temporary lockdown.
You think?
Yeah, right. And there will be extra procedures implemented when administering medication to patients. Patient 7166 will be given private free time in his own room for the next few days. 12279 will also be prohibited from speaking to 7166 and other excitable patients. Preventative actions, yes. Okay, pressure was applied to stop the bleeding. Rinse with water and alcohol to remove dirt and debris. The thin layer antibiotic. This is just like
we have a doctor name.
We do, yeah.
You go.
Is that anything that?
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Maritza Martinez oversaw the incident. And her information is at the bottom, some of it being redacted, and that's about the end of the thing.
Interesting. Oops, hi, rat.
So there were no, I don't think there were any new numbers that we were previously unaware of.
No, we did get our priority code, though.
Mm-hmm. And there's a new doctor name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we also know that Penny, at least at some point, was in the infirmary.
And Holly Porter is the attending nurse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think the other thing that I want to try to get through tonight is this Cobra memo. And then
let's also do Kingsley's letter, too.
Okay. You want to do that first?
Let's do the Cobra memo first.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I can read it if you want, unless you want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
No?
No,
Okay.
no, go ahead.
Okay. Miss Maritza Martinez, you requested that I assess the eligibility of 12279 and her subtype. I will concede that after her altercation with 7166, it is difficult to record in what manner her incident will affect impending Cobra testing. It is vital to our process that we protect our interests by upgrading her priority code due to her recently sustained injuries. A favorable skew of results requires altering variable subsets. Despite this, the objective for Cobra 77 was accomplished. 12279 was able to emerge from the chamber in less than 45 minutes. A record. Yet, it is the irregular manner in which 12279 was responsive to the fluctuating volatiles within the apparatus, relocation subsets, that I am most interested in. Proctor 35 was compromised. He was younger and more naive than Proctor 34, thus corruption occurred as anticipated. Proctor 35's susceptibility left 12279 with purposeful advantage, which other subjects lacked. 12279 used her linguistic competency, concurrent with Proctor 35's body language, to determine various unfavorable responses in obligation alpha, and consistently triggered centripetal feedback loops which assisted in the evasion of disciplinary returns. What the shit? I require more observations to determine if consistent consequences exist, so I have elected to integrate these Proctor variables in my future algorithms. On a positive note, terminating a few compromised proctors is negligible compared to our compiled data. I hope to see 12279 sustain idiosyncratic faculty to Cobra 100 trials. I will uncover the key to our long-awaited injuries.
Inquiries.
Terrence Floyd.
Terrence, I need you to speak English.
What the shit?
No.
Just this sentence alone, friends. 12279 used her linguistic competency concurrent with Proctor 35's body language to determine various unfavorable responses in obligation alpha, and consequently triggered centripetal feedback loops which assisted with the evasion of disciplinary returns. That is one sentence. I don't even know what any of it means.
So she used her linguistic competency. So she
talks well and read his body language.
And read his body language to determine various unfavorable responses in obligation alpha. Responses from who? Him?
What is obligation alpha? And why is it underlined?
You know what else was underlined, I think, was the
there was another obligation in the previous Cobra letter.
It was obligation. I think it was
obligation beta.
The true ending.
True ending. Yep.
Oh, an obligation beta, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, weird.
Man, I think we're gonna have to, like, at some point put all these memos together and, like,
do a Cobra memo hunt.
Yeah, because I don't.
There's something weird happening.
There's
like experiments happening there's like mystery within the mystery, right? Like there's something bigger at play that makes no sense in line with whatever else we think we're investigating. And it's that's the more interesting part of this to me right now, is whatever the hell this is.
Super cool. Hunter Killer, you guys just
nailed it.
So smart.
All right. Last but not least tonight, we'll cover the rest of this next week when we pick back up. But last but not least for this box, we have Kingsley Lawrence Esquire, Penelope Hartwell, care of Listening Friends of America. He's from Texas. Dear Miss Hartwell, I trust you are doing well with what little you have. Unfortunately, your appeals process is moving slower than we previously anticipated. I am outraged on your behalf. Make no mistake. The court has shown nothing but contempt and neglect toward you. They simply don't care about your well-being, Miss Hartwell, but I do. I have uncovered a good deal of new evidence that would undoubtedly get your appeal through quickly, but there are a few things that stand in our way. Perhaps if your case were more of a national scandal, and perhaps if you had a huge following of supporters demanding your release, your appeal would be more straightforward. I am sorry to say that a few locals with a sympathetic piece in a magazine as lowly as Haddon isn't enough for the rest of the nation to turn its head. Despite all this, I will press on for your sake. I highly recommend that you do the same. The difficulty here isn't just the fact that the court is causing me grief and flagrantly ignoring my requests. Your sister-in-law has been awarding my efforts with quite the headache as well. We have a real shot at the truth if we could only get our hands on more financial information from Kenny's estate. I've also been running into a mountain of red tape because of the uncooperative employees at Second Chance. It is indeed causing problems with getting the appeals process moving. But let's not try to be indignant about all this. We need to stay calm and focused on the task at hand. And you, Miss Hartwell, need to do more than show the outside world how decent a woman you really are. If you can get more support, it would make my life easier. I have enclosed copies of the aforementioned evidence for your perusal. I made a copy of the postcard, but it turned out as useless as far as evidence goes. I will write you again when I've taken the next steps in your appeal. No need to worry your little head, though. This won't take long. Yours truly, Kingsley Lawrence, Esquire.
Emily says hi.
What up?
So, I feel like Kingsley is just not...
I feel like he's blowing smoke.
You feel like what?
He's blowing smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he's not trying very hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he's trying to say that he's trying hard, but I don't think he is. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Never mind. Sorry. I'm just restating what you said in a different way. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got some stuff to do next time, too. We got to do the flex tangle thing.
Yeah, there's this flex tangle thing. What else was it? Let's just show what else was in the box. We'll read this article next time just so we have something else to read. But we have this flex tangle thing. Yeah,
which is disturbing as always.
This painting, which there's more Morse code. I see that right now. Interesting. Is this devil eating guts out of what the hell?
I don't know,
is that
like
a dog?
Kind of?
A dinosaur? A frog? What is that?
It's like a dinosaur frog.
And then this devil guy has horns and he's eating the.
I mean, Penny
said it was dark. It's a pig. It's a pig. It's a pig. It's pig. It's pig.
Oh, it's like a boar. Yeah.
It's a boar. Yeah. Weird. Weird.
Huh. There was the pig. There was the pig. Boop! Right there.
Huh. Boop.
What's up with the pigs?
Boop. I don't know. And why is she gutting them and having their entrails eaten?
I don't know. She seems angry.
That seems troubling, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. I still don't trust Penny entirely.
Oh, I don't.
That's why I asked you earlier. Like, I feel like this is. Yeah. The game is, leading us in a direction to, assume that she's either not guilty or, not guilty, but I don't trust her. I don't know. I don't trust her. I don't think she's batshit, but I think she's devious, Yep.
No, I'm right there with you.
I think she's more dangerous than she wants to be perceived as.
Yeah, I agree. Interesting, though. All right.
Yeah, so next time we'll go through all that stuff, and then we'll also start in on the puzzles. So far, at least, we have the one from Penny's letter and something from Sven's letter, because it's just a disaster, and I don't even know where to start. But it'll be fun.
Sven's letter's clearly got some code in it. Whether he's mad at her or not, this is just gibberish, and it's got something going on.
So that'll be fun, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, we'll be back next week for sure. Will we be back next week for sure? Yeah, we'll be here next Friday for sure. But yeah, we'll be here on Sunday to play D&D. Because D&D's fun. We like D&D. And then we'll be back on Monday to get the Solution After Dark rolling again. So, all the things will continue to happen. And we will see you then. In the meantime, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, all the places. We're at Attack of Op. It's Emily, and I'm Trey. And we'll see you on Monday. Bye.